First shotgun snap. Hurts steps up middle. Knocked away by Eric Kendrick.
It's the offseason. There are no more games to be played, and this might be the slow time. But if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you're just in luck because I am just football obsessed enough to want to put out content year-round.
What? What?
Where do I think these resources should go? There's some moves to be made, some players to be signed. And how can the Eagles make a Super Bowl run? I'm going to let you know right here because I am your host, Trenton Hill. And you just might be watching Hill Time Sports. Let's go. Well, let's start out with the obvious. 20th ranked points per game from Kevin Patullo. He's split. He is demoted. Stoutland has left the building. So that leaves Sean Mannion and company to come up with the new offense. What do I think they should do? Well, we don't want to see a million hitch routes. We don't want to see a bunch of shotgun formation where the trips formation to the right-hand side and Devontae Smith motions over a million times per game because the offense was so predictable. Now we're looking at Sean Mannion, who was behind the Jordan Love career year, I would say. He had a pretty good year. So what can he do as an actual play caller? We will find out. There are a whole bunch of question marks, but I think anyone is better than Kevin Patullo. And no disrespect to Kevin Patullo, but sometimes you're just not cut out for the job. As for the run game, I think people need to start being afraid of Jalen Hurts. Maybe some crossing routes with Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. Maybe some not hitch routes, but out routes, in routes, routes that go up, routes that go around all over the place. But you can't be running hitch routes every frickin' play, my friend. As for Jeff Stoutland, he is also out. So it's going to be very interesting what happens with this run game. He was a very good offensive line coach. It just didn't happen this year. There was age, there was injuries. But moving on to the cap situation, the Eagles have $20 million. They can't sign everyone, and as much as I want them to retain Dallas Goedert and Reed Blankenship and Nakobe Dean, I don't know what's going to happen because Dallas Goedert, there's no one behind him. Calcaterra, I don't really think he is the option here. Maybe they give Goedert a $10 to $13 million deal. I don't know. He's going to command a little bit more money. It might be a draft situation. But the rumors that I'm hearing is that Jaelan Phillips wants to play in Philadelphia. And after he was shipped from the Miami Dolphins before the trade deadline, he didn't get a ton of sacks, but he did make an excellent impact. 7 QB hits and a bunch of forced fumbles. He contributed. He does have a high price tag, and he does have injury history. He can, if he signs, it's going to be about 3 years and $80 million. Maybe he takes a pay cut, but I doubt it. You know, when NFL players are good, they want to get their bag as quickly as possible so they have something to live on for the next, what is it, like, I don't even know how long. But there is going to have to be some cap space for Jalen Carter and for Jordan Davis because their contracts are coming up. I would like to see them sign both of them, and I think they will, but we're going to need some outside edge help. I could see them going after a Joey Bosa if Phillips walks, someone kind of a stopgap, maybe someone in the draft, but I would really like them to retain Jaelan Phillips. I think he is the answer at that edge position. We do have Jahad Campbell, who can fill in for Nakobe Dean, maybe someone in the draft for Reed Blankenship, because there's no way the Eagles can sign everyone, and that's just the way the business works. A lot of holes are going to have to be filled in the draft. Safety will be a big question mark. If they don't retain Blankenship, which I don't think they will, I could see them using a second or third rounder to replace him alongside with Nakobe on the other side. I do think it is time to draft Lane Johnson's replacement. Sorry, I'm slamming my desk. Sooner rather than later. He is 36, 37 years old, 35, around that area. It's around my age. but they need to get someone to replace him. I don't know if Fred Johnson's going to resign. I don't know. He played okay towards the end of the season. Fred Johnson did. Sorry, no disrespect. But Lane Johnson, he's going to be gone sooner than you think. I think I give him like 2 more years if injuries keep piling up. As for Cam Jurgens, I don't know if he is the right guy at center. Landon Dickerson was injured. I can see them using a first-round pick, just like Howie Roseman likes to use a first-round pick in the trenches. I just don't know where it's going to be. I would say tackle. Tackle. We need tackles. But there might be some gems in the later round. We could find those. The Eagles can find those, and Howie could find those. But we will see. And lastly, I can also see them going for a tight end kind of early in the draft. Second, third, maybe even a fourth, first round. I've never seen that. But you never know. If Dallas Goedert does walk away, it's going to be a tough day like it was with Zach Ertz. My heart will break. But it's just the business of the game. I get it. I'm hoping that the Eagles have a great offseason and there will be more Eagles content as well as other NFL content. When breaking news happens, I will be doing my due diligence to try and get that out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who do you want to sign? Who do you want to draft? Who do you think can help this Eagles team reach the Super Bowl? Because, it's been a whole year since we've gone anywhere. But let me know in the comments. And I am at 215 subscribers, trying to get to 220 by maybe next week. Hopefully, if not 2 weeks. But adios. Stay blessed. C'est la vie, and boo.